Good morning, students. Welcome to this online class. In the last session, we have discussed about the various types of banks. Today, I am going to explain about the functions of the commercial banks. Commercial banks already you have studied. So, the commercial banks know they usually render many valuable services. Okay, so these functions can be categorized into primary functions and secondary functions. The primary functions of a commercial banks are of usually three types. They are accepting deposits, granting loans and advances, and creation of credit. First one, we will see about the accepting deposits. Nowadays, no, the banks mostly they compete with each other in order to attract the customers by providing various facilities to their deposit accounts. First one, we will see the demand deposits. As the name suggests, what do you mean by demand? Demand in என்னப்பா தேவை. So whenever we need money, that time the amount can be repayable on demand. That is the meaning for the demand deposits. So this consists of saving deposits and current deposits. Now let us see the saving deposits. Usually savings, from the name itself we can understand. Savings means whatever we save, we have to keep it in a safe custody. That is, we are depositing our money in the savings deposits account. That is in the bank. So, the public know mostly they deposit their savings into this account. So, this saving deposits, சேமிப்பு கணக்கு அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். சேமிப்பு கணக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம் தமிழில். This account may be opened by any individual's name or one or two persons combined together. They can start this type of account. For example, husband and wife together, they can start as a joint account. Okay, and now section 25 states that even the companies, they can also open the savings account, but the business firms know they are not permitted to open this type of accounts. They have separate accounts. We will discuss later. Okay, so mostly whatever the rate of interest allowed on these deposits comparatively lower when we compare to the fixed deposits account. And here also interest is paid on the basis of the amount or on the number of days whichever the amount remains credited in the account. நம்ம எவ்வளோ பணம் வச்சுருக்கோமோ அந்த அளவுக்கு தான் அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா நமக்கு வட்டி கொடுப்பாங்கன்னு சொல்லலாம். அதுதான் சேவிங்ஸ் பேங்க் அக்கௌண்ட். அண்ட் தென் த பேங்க் ப்ரொவைட்ஸ் வேரியஸ் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் லைக் செக் புக், ATM. ATM is familiar. You know about the ATM and all. Like that, they are providing so many facilities to the customers. Okay, so the ATM, there is a limit for anybody to withdraw the amount from the ATM. Usually it is fixed as 5 limits. 5 times they can take the money. Okay, wow. And then, so in that case, a minimum balance should be maintained in this deposit account. Savings bank account means they have to maintain some minimum balance account. Okay, otherwise, suppose if they do not maintain means interest, that is penal interest will be charged. Penal interest நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, நம்ம mostly charges, bank will charges the fine ன்னு சொல்லலாம். ஓகேவா? So for these account holders, no, the bank issue usually checkbook. It contains 20 to 60 leaves. Leaves தான் நம்ம சொல்லுவோம், check leaves. ஓகேவா? On payment of a prescribed fee we can say. And then suppose if anybody is maintaining salary accounts means, that is the salaried employees know they are allowed An exemption, that is they can maintain zero balance. இப்போ salaried employee like us, நாங்கள் we the teachers are maintaining savings bank account in the bank, no, that is we can that is we even we can have zero balance in our account. கண்டிப்பாக zero balance இருந்தாலும் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்குவாங்க அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். So sometimes no, the banks offer overdraft facility. Overdraft facility also I'll explain in the forthcoming topics. So suppose if the account is not active, means it will become a dormant account. Dormant is a sleeping account ஆயிரும். So these are the explanations about the savings deposits account. Okay va? Now we will go to the current deposits. What is current deposits? Usually who will maintain these type of deposits? This account is mainly meant for only business peoples, that is business institutions like that. Even individuals are also allowed to open this type of account, but they have to maintain a higher minimum amount. Usually 10,000 they have to maintain in their account, that is the minimum balance. So here no penal interest is also charged. Suppose even if there is balance in the account also, no interest is payable to them. Okay va? Some banks know nowadays they offered interest to these type of account holders. And then here what is the speciality available to the business people? No, overdraft facilities available to the current account holders. What do you mean by overdraft facility? Suppose if one person is having 1 lakh in his account, suppose if he needs 1,50,000, means here if he maintains current account, means overdraft facility is allowed to his account. அதுதான் ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷாலிட்டின்னு சொல்கிறது. நம்ம அக்கௌண்ட்டில் மினிமம் 1 lakh வேண்டிய பணத்தை வந்து பேங்க் ரெடியாக நமக்கு கொடுக்கறதுக்கு ரெடியாக இருக்குன்னு தான் அர்த்தம். ஓகேவா? So here also there is no limitation on deposit of checks or withdrawals from this account. Okay, now let us come to the time deposits. As the time name indicates, time தானே இந்த பீரியடு, இந்த பீரியடில் அக்கௌண்ட் டிமாண்ட் நமக்கு பணம் தேவை. That is the meaning for the time deposits. ஓகேவா? So first one is fixed deposits. ஃபிக்ஸட்னா என்னடாமா? இட் ரிமைன்ஸ் சேம். அதுதான் நம்ம ஃபிக்ஸட் டெபாசிட், ஃபிக்ஸட்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ எ சர்டன் அமௌண்ட் இஸ் டு பி டெபாசிட்டட் ஃபார் எ ஃபிக்ஸட் பீரியட் at a fixed rate of interest. That is known as the fixed deposit. So after depositing our amount, a receipt is issued to the account holder. That is known as FDR. That is fixed deposit receipt, we can say. So here the rate of interest when we compare to the savings bank account is comparatively higher only, we can say. So usually the banks nowadays they offer up to 7.20%, 7.2% they are offering for the fixed holders, fixed account holders. So usually they offer from 7 days to 10 years. Okay va? That is the facility given to the fixed deposit holders. So on the date of the maturity comes, suppose when the maturity comes, means the principal amount, that is together with the interest, will be given to the account holders. Okay va? Suppose he is depositing 10 lakhs, means together whatever the interest allowed, 7% like that, 7.2% maximum interest is allowed as per 2020 I am saying. So that interest amount will be given to the account holder. Okay. So suppose if the customer needs money in urgent, they can obtain loan by depositing the FDR. Receipt submit பண்ணிட்டு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிருக்கலாம்? லோன் வாங்கிடலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. Here premature of the withdrawal of cash is also allowed on the payment of some charges, but they do not carry interest. That is, interest is not allowed during that time. சப்போஸ் பணம் தேவையாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னா வித்ட்ரா பண்ணிக்கலாம், ஆனால் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்டு கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஓகேவா? நவ் பார்ஷியல் வித்ட்ராயல் இஸ் ஆல்சோ அலவுட். Partial withdrawal means 10 lakhs na or 3/4 till half na 50% we can withdraw. That facility is also available for the fixed deposit holders. So fixed deposit is also known as term deposits. Is it clear? So fixed deposit is benefit for the even for the senior citizens because after the retirement, they'll get lump amount. So usually they will deposit the amount in the fixed deposit account. So they will get the interest. That is the speciality available to the senior citizens. Okay, hope you have understood. And then next one is recurring deposits. Recurring deposits, that is again and again. So, for example, a certain amount of money is deposited into this account every month for 1 year or even for 5 years or whatever the agreed period. So every month, the person has to deposit certain amount, same amount. For example, 500 means every month he has to deposit 500 rupees in his recurring deposit account. So it will mature after 5 years. Okay, va? That is recurring deposits. So here also interest rate is more when we compare to the savings deposits account. Okay, ma'am. And moreover, it is almost equal to the fixed deposit. Fixed deposit கிடைக்கிற interest கூட இதுக்கு கொடுக்கறதுக்கு chances இருக்கு. Depend upon the rate of interest given by the bank. ஒவ்வொரு பேங்க்கு கொடுக்கறத பொறுத்து தான் அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லலாம். So at the end of the period, the deposited amounts together with the interest are returned to the customer. எப்பயுமே மெச்சூரிட்டி வந்தோம்னா டெபாசிட் அமௌண்ட் எவ்வளவோ அதுக்குண்டான வட்டியும் கொடுப்பாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். Here also premature closing of the account is allowed with a charge or deduction. Suppose முன்னாடி நமக்கு தேவைன்னா we have to get it the amount but with the certain deductions, reduced amount ன்னு சொல்லலாம். So mostly it is very suitable for the persons those who are earning regular income like salaried people. Every monthly salary people know they can save certain amount as a recurring deposits account. Okay, va? And then even some institutions they open recurring deposits for their employees also, and even minor or students can also open this type of accounts. It is permitted. Okay, so here also loan is available for the recurring deposit holders, but it is provided by some banks only, we can say. Hope students you have understood the various types of deposits in this session. Remaining we will see in the next session. Thank you, students.